Hello everyone, my name is Dee. This is going to be a different video, but I am going to be doing a health journey diary, something of that sort. So I've been encouraged or motivated by watching other people's journeys to go ahead and post my own. And so I'm really stepping out there and being a little vulnerable about this, but I also want to be consistent on this journey. This probably gonna be hard for me because I'm getting older and I can only speak for myself. Losing weight has been a challenge for me. Getting back in shape has been a challenge for me as I have gotten older. Now I'm in my later 40s, closer to 50 than I am 40, okay? And I just want to be healthy. So I'm gonna try to make this video as short and sweet as possible, as little editing as possible, okay? I tried to film this video yesterday and it was like 30 minutes long. I'm like, girl, you're doing too much, okay? You're doing too much. So it's gonna be very concise. Now, if you have been watching my reading content, this channel is like a reading or book channel. I talk about books mostly, and I also incorporate a little lifestyle. But if you've been watching those videos, you see I do incorporate like my fitness journey, what I'm doing on the course of a day or in a course of a day. That includes working out. And I still would do that once I get back to doing vlogs, but I wanted to dedicate like a series where I'm just talking about my journey. Now I'm doing this mostly, for myself. However, I do hope this inspires someone. This may not be for everybody because I know weight loss and things like that may be a triggering thing for some people. So if it is, I will still do bookish content. However, this may not be for you, and I do encourage you to go ahead and click off if it's not for you. But if it is, and you want to come with me on this journey as I share a little bit of personal details about my fitness journey, I do, invite you here. So let's go ahead and, I keep saying let's go ahead, but it's just me. Let me go ahead and get started because I don't want this video to be long. So I am about 3 months into my fitness journey. You can go back and watch some of my vlogs and stuff like that, and you will see me working out for about 3 months. So just briefly, I'm gonna give you my why, what I've been doing to get in shape, lose weight, eat healthy, and those things, some mistakes or things I need to improve, and what am I doing today. So the day that I'm recording this video is a Monday. It is after work and I am in my complex's gym. So this is I'm just gonna label this week 13. So now I'm going to take you back 12 weeks, okay? So I started this journey June, July, August. Yeah, so I started this journey like mid-June. What prompted me to get back on my fitness journey is that I was having some medical issues. I'm not gonna go into details about what they were, but I was having some musculoskeletal issues with my arm. I couldn't lift weights with my arm, so there was like a challenge with me lifting weights, and I was really, really depressed about that because if you know me, I am just a fitness guru. I love to work out. I love to work out for health, of course, but also it's a stress relief. And so not being able to do something that you love, you can see how that would be depressing. And I was also having some other issues non-related to me working out. Well, it kind of, but not really. I take that back. It did kind of play into what was going on with me. So I changed my PCP because I was not happy with my treatment. And that's one thing that I do encourage you to do is you have to be your own advocate for yourself. If you don't think that you're getting a good treatment with your doctor, seek someone else. And so I got a good recommendation from a friend and I changed my doctor, and my doctor treated me for what was going on. It had been going on for a long time, y'all, but the arm thing was sort of new, but still like a long time, over 6 months. So present day, I'm on medications that's helping me to get back to who I am. And so I started back my fitness journey back in June, like mid-June, but really July. But for the sake of this video and time and things like that, because I haven't been taking good notes, but I'm going to start taking notes about my workouts and things like that I'm doing starting today. So I started working out like maybe early July after I got the go ahead with my doctor. My doctor put me on the Mediterranean diet, and I've been trying to follow that as much as possible. Sometimes I don't because I'm not perfect, but I've been trying to eat healthy as much as possible. I have eliminated all fat. I can't really say that because I do indulge sometimes, like a Chick-fil-A, like grilled nuggets or something like that. And I do treat myself once a week. Maybe I'll have a fry or something like that. Because I'm someone who does not believe in depriving myself. While I'm eating healthy and making good choices, I don't believe in depriving myself. So I started right at the top. I started off my fitness journey by changing my diet, the Mediterranean diet, and just eating healthy in general. I don't count calories. I do everything by intuition. I know that's probably not good, but I have done it like this for years and it's always worked. But I may have to change that up because, like I said, as I am getting older, things are just different now. So changed my diet. I hired a personal trainer right off the bat. I've been working with him for 3 months. And the reason why I hired a personal trainer is because I cannot afford to get injured. I want to make sure that I'm doing my workouts, my form is correct. So the older you get, the more at risk you are for injuries and things like that. And I just did not want that. I know I could probably do it on my own, but again, I hired a personal trainer for accountability and to make sure that I was not going to get injured by having the proper form. Okay, so I work out with him once a week and we do strength training in either upper body or lower body. And all the rest of the days I work out on my own. I don't work out the same muscle groups back to back because that is not good for recovery. You have to let yourself recover. And so Monday through Friday, I do work. Let me just say that. I do work a non-traditional schedule. I do work from home. However, I do work long hours. It can be stressful here and there, but you know, that's what any job, right? So I have to incorporate working out, fitness and things like that day to day as a working professional. Now, present day. So I've been doing this for 3 months. So yesterday I sat down, or a couple days ago, I sat down and made like a routine. Now, I do have a routine in my mind, but I feel like I need to be more structured to make sure that I am doing these things. I've been good with doing these things, but as the weather is getting colder, I tend to slack off, okay? And I feel like if I have something in front of me written down, it will help remind me what I've got to do. Even though I'm pretty good with that, I just don't want to let circumstances, whatever they may be, prevent me from achieving my goals. So let's talk about my workout routine, what I'm doing to get in shape. So like I said, I hired a personal trainer and I do work out with him once a week and we do strength training. So my schedule now, and I sat down a couple of days ago, about 2 days ago, and wrote out a schedule for myself. I think I'm going to follow the same schedule for a few weeks and then switch it up. So my schedule is working out a muscle group, usually upper or lower body with my personal trainer. And then all the other days I'm going to be working out myself. Mondays I have designated, today is Monday, I have designated to do at least 20 to 30 minutes of HIIT cardio. And I just got finished doing that. And abs. However, I'm giving myself grace today because it's getting late and I haven't eaten, which is a bad thing. It's about 8 o'clock and I haven't packed because I have to go home, okay? So I'm waking up Tuesday and I'm going to do arms and I'm going to do the stair trainer for 5 to 10 minutes. So when I do arms, I am doing some type of cardio, like the stair stepper, getting my heart rate up to 120, and then I might do that for 5 minutes, and then I'll go to the treadmill while my heart rate is still like up, so I can be in my fat burning zone. And I don't have to do that long, so maybe 15 to 20 minutes. If I'm feeling good or have more energy, I may do more, but we'll see. And then Wednesday, I'll do legs and if I can get my steps in, I'm giving myself grace. I'm still moving, I'm still, working out my body. And then Friday, arms, I'll do arms again. And then on the weekend, I give myself grace because I have been going hard for 3 months, sometimes doing 2 workouts a day. And I need some recovery because too much working out can cause your body to be in stress or the fight or flight mode. And it can cause weight gain, believe it or not, okay? If you're doing too much, your body needs to recover. So I'm recovering on the weekend. I may go for a walk, like if I have an hour lunch break, I may go for like a walk on a Saturday or something like that to get my steps in. And I usually am able to get my steps in within that hour. But that's what I'm doing, y'all, to shed this weight. So I know this was a different video. If this applies to you or you are interested in hearing or seeing me go into this journey, I do encourage you to stay tuned. I will be posting a video a week talking about progress, mistakes I made, or just giving an update of how everything is going. So my stats right now, I have to go and measure myself. So I'm going to measure my waist. I'm going to weigh myself today. Well, not today, probably in the morning. And then we're gonna go from there. I'm not really focused on the scale, but I am at the same time. I do wanna see the scale move. However, because I am lifting weights, it's gonna take, I've been through this so many times over the years. I know how this works. You're not gonna see like the weight dip until much, much later, but you can definitely see the inches, like, like in your waist, your hips, things like that. You can tell, I can tell in my face. You may be a little different, but I can see in my face that I've lost weight. I can see in my legs that they're much stronger. And I can see in my butt that my butt is getting a little bit more firmer and toner, which is always a good thing. So I'm not really concerned right now with the scale, but I am at the same time, like I said, because I can tell that I'm losing weight when I put my clothes on, my pants on, and things like that. So when I started this journey, I was 174. And when I went to the doctor about a month ago, they said I was 170, okay, which upset me, can't lie. It did upset me because I'm like, I thought I was 165, but 170, and that's not accurate because you're getting weight in the middle of the day when you've eaten, things like that. It's more accurate after when you wake up in the morning, have eliminated all those things, your weight is usually more accurate like in the morning. So started at 174. When I got on the scale, it said I was 175. So I have lost about 9 to 10 pounds, give or take, I guess, I don't know. But my goal weight, I'm gonna say right now, it will change because I want to take small increments, okay? I want to take small increments and reach small milestones. That motivates me more than, say, hey, I want to weigh 150. Getting down to 150 is very hard for me just because of my body structure. My body does not naturally want to be 150. I know because I have been 150 before and it always fluctuated. Even though I may be eating right, 150 is so hard for me to sustain. So I'm gonna say 160 right now, and we will see how things go. So that's only like 5 pounds, but I want to see my body like change. I want my stomach to be shrunk, okay? I want my stomach to shrink a lot more, and so I'm more concerned with health. But I'm also concerned with, how my body's proportioned and everything like that. So I'm going to take it one step at a time. I just want to be fit, okay? I want to have a flat stomach. I want to have a toned gluteus maximus, toned legs, and, that's just, what I want going into my 50s. I just want to be in the best shape of my life to sustain what is ahead of me at 50. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in following me on this journey, I do encourage you to do so. I do encourage you to leave feedback and comments down below if you're on a similar journey. Mostly doing this like to document my progress, to keep me accountable. And if I can encourage and motivate somebody else, that is great too. So look forward to a video next week. I'm not sure what day the videos are going to be because my life is kind of up and down right now. Yeah, so just look forward to a video once a week. Thank you for watching, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.